Hello, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. And one of the things you do intellectually is you put it in the back of your mind. You prefer not to think about it because you know one day the pain will be there and you won't be able to deal with it for a while. And so you just try not to think about it. Kathy just called me, and our beloved Betty Boop cat died during the night. Kathy's very upset. I'm very upset. I had rescued Boop when she was abandoned by her owner, literally left to fend for herself in the backyards of Concord. And Boop was such a sweet little cat. I first saw her as a little tiny kitten. She climbed up on the couch of this woman's house, and she was like that big, and she curled up in my stomach and went to sleep. And one day the woman decided to get a white Persian, and I came over for a visit, and the white Persian kitten was very cute and sweet. I've been against it. But where's the little black cat? Oh, she's outside. She likes it out there. Would you leave it food and water? Yes. Well, this woman got evicted from her house. Nothing to do with me. And when she moved, she left poor Boop, Betty Boop, outside. So I drove over there and with Kathy and found Boop full of fleas, full of worms, starving, skin and bones. Took her to the vet, had her defleed, dewormed, and she went to move in with me. Now, in the meantime, Mickey and Minnie, the two little tiny kittens, had come into Kathy's apartment. And I nursed them from kittenhood because they were very ill. Their stray mama cat brought them in, and they were only this big. And they were newborn kittens, excuse me. So I nursed them back to health. And I lost Mickey about 4 years ago to cancer, jaw cancer. And poor little Minnie, poor my sweet Minnie Mouse, he got run over in front of my building. So it still hurts to this day. So I had to give Boop to Kathy because Mickey, when he was alive and well, kept beating her up and chasing her out of the apartment. And at one point, it got so that Boop went to the building next door and was staying at some lady's house on her couch. And she loved Boop. Everybody loved Boop. Boop would come up on the bench here in the courtyard and go sit in people's laps and go to sleep. That's how sweet she was. She loved it here. She loved all the grass and the trees. Well, because she became an indoor cat when I had to give her to Kathy, she could go out of a sort, but there was no grass. It was all concrete in the parking area of her building. So she got fat. And I rescued Boop, and the vet said she was about 4 when I rescued her. And she, that was 15 years ago. So she lived a long life, but she got very pudgy. She's been in my videos, and very fat, but we both loved her very much. I called her my boo-boo. And at times Kathy would bring over here in the car, and Boop loved to run on the lawn and play, and she knew where my apartment was, and there was no Mickey anymore, and Fluffy didn't attack her. Fluffy knew her. So, and Fuzzy and little girl liked her, so she loved it here. But lately, Kathy told me that Boop had not been eating much, could no longer smell or no longer interested in catnip, and she lost a lot of weight. And she was so heavy it was hard to hold her. She gained a ton of weight. But she lost a lot of weight, and she tried to go out twice. Now, when I lost my little cat, my monkey cat, because he climbed and everything, I call him Monkey. He died of cancer, but he went from 14 pounds to 6 pounds, sat on my feet all night. And about 6:30 in the morning, when Kathy and I stayed together, I let Monkey out, and he went off to die. And that's what Boop was probably trying to do. Cats go off to die. I think they get embarrassed. They don't want anybody to see them dying. And Kathy's very, very devastated by this because she called Boop her baby, and she loved holding her and petting her, and Boop would sleep with her, and Boop adored Kathy. And Boop loved me. So Kathy found her this morning dead. She doesn't know when she died, and she really regrets she couldn't cuddle her one more time. And so we talked about it, and Patty's coming over, and part of the other problem is Patty's stupid dog has gone to Kathy's apartment, and the place is now full of fleas, so she's going to have to bomb the house for fleas again. At least she was going to bring Boop over here. I would have gotten to see her one more time and bomb the house, and we were going to treat Boop. Now we don't have to do that, and I wish we could have. So I'm going to miss her very much. And I know Kathy loved her cat. And the only bright spot in it is that the little gray and white cat I feed, or Orangey, or the little black cat, when Kathy's ready, I will get them and get them to the vet and get them defleed and get them their shots and get them wormed, and one of them will have a home. Kathy loves long-haired, fuzzy-tailed cats. The little gray one, white one wants a home, and it was born outside in the building it's in now. Excuse me. And it wants to go home with me. It's very cuddly. So still frightened but cuddly, but it'll be a big baby. And so I don't know which cat Kathy will want, but she said she's not. It's going to take her a while to be ready for a new kitty. But this is now the fourth cat. I lost my Snooky, and I lost my little cat and Monkey, and Kathy lost her Squeaky to the Chinese gluten food, cat food. Horrible, horrible death. And now Boop. So I just thank God I have my 3 cats, because I don't know what I'd do without a cat in my life. And Boop was in at least one video, so at least I can go back and look at her, find that video. And I don't know what else to say. All right, I'm going to go now, but I'm very, very, very sad. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. I'll talk to you later, and I hope that your pets, if those of you that have a long and happy life. And I know all of you pet owners love your animals. Bye-bye.